As I said it earlier, especially in Tigray, the region in Ethiopia with more than 6 million population, there is also a man-made disaster that's affecting more than 6 million people. And thank you, Simon, for asking the question if there is improvement or if it's smooth. Maybe in terms of improvement, there is some food sent, which is not near enough. But still, the basic services that any human being needs, like telecommunication, power, even banking services, the hard-earned money of your own money blocked in the bank by your own government for 21 months is unbelievable. So, except the food aid, which is trickling, and some medicines, which is trickling, no immunization of kids, by the way, no vaccination at all. The siege by both Eritrean and Ethiopian forces continues. That's the status quo. The status quo continues, except some food delivery. Nowhere in the world you would see this level of cruelty, where it's a government punishes 6 million of its people for more than 21 months by denying them basic services. Imagine, Simon, you would be denied to access your own money, and you're one of 6 million people. Imagine you would be denied to have access to medicines, and you're one of 6 million people. Imagine you would be denied to even travel or use telephone because telephone is blocked. Imagine you're one of 6 million people, and that goes on and on for 21 months. Imagine you have not been paid your salary for 21 months. You're a health worker, but you're serving your people. And you're a doctor, maybe getting some food aid to serve your people, but no salary. Of course, there is some peace talks, negotiation, discussion. Even for the peace talks, in order to build confidence in the peace talks, at least the basic services should be resumed. How can peace talks happen when 6 million people are suffocated? Of course, if you take Ukraine, we're sleepwalking into a major disaster. It's a serious global disaster if you take Ukraine, especially when you imagine what could happen in the future. We hear about now the nuclear incidences in the nuclear reactor. My fear is that we're sleepwalking into even a nuclear war. That's dangerous. And it's the mother of all problems, I fully agree. But in terms of humanitarian crisis, I can tell you that the humanitarian crisis in Tigray is more than Ukraine, without any exaggeration. And I said it many months ago, maybe the reason is the color of the skin of the people in Tigray. I haven't heard in the last few months, several months now, even a head of state talking about the Tigray condition anywhere, in the developed world especially. Why? I think we know. But the only thing we're asking is, can the world come back to its senses and uphold humanity? If it's the worst humanitarian crisis, and I'm saying nowhere on earth 6 million people are sealed off, nowhere. From basic services, from their own money, from telecom, from food, from medicine. This is the worst disaster on earth as we speak. I am from Tigray. It's not because I am from Tigray that I'm saying this. That's the truth. That's the bare truth. It's true. And it pains me actually to say this because I thought that the world would react. You remember Secretary Blinken called it several months ago, it's ethnic cleansing. It could even be more. But why are people not telling the truth? Why are people not taking this seriously, especially those who can influence, especially in the developed world, who have the carrot and the stick to make this happen? Why? Why are we keeping quiet when 6 million people are being punished? There is nowhere on earth that kind of punishment you would witness. Nowhere. Nowhere. It's cruel. And two governments doing it, both Ethiopian and Eritrean government, doing it. And nobody even mentioning the name of the two governments, all the siege, punishing 6 million people, 6 million lives doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I say it again, it's the worst, Simon, it's the worst, and there is no significant change or progress. But I appeal to the Ethiopian government to resolve this peacefully. The ball is in its hand. And I also appeal to the Russian government, urge to choose peace, because both the Ethiopian government and Russian government, if they want peace, they can make it happen. And I urge them both to resolve this issue peacefully, and it's in their hands. I cannot take the other side of both to be on equal footing. They're not. This thing can be addressed unilaterally by the Ethiopian government and unilaterally by the Russian government. Thank you, and Tariq, back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Tedros, for this powerful comment. And we wish everyone a nice end of the week, and see you next time for our next press briefing.